Hi, Vicky here. I've got an anxiety reduction flow for us today. This is a great one if life just feels like it's getting a little overwhelming or your head is just like super full and you're on that hamster wheel just going and going and going. Also great before bed if you just need to unwind a little bit. Lots of folds and twists today to help us relieve some of that tension and anxiety. So jump into something comfortable, grab your yoga mat, no props needed today, and let's get started. All right, let's get started. Take a seat on your mat, nice easy pose. We're just gonna do 3 deep breaths here together. Those hands sit palms up on the knees. Nice full breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Full deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. One more here. Full deep breath in. This time, exhale through the mouth. Let it go. All right. I feel better already. Hopefully you do too. But let's keep going. We're going to come on down into child's pose. So knees about as wide as the mat. Hips back towards heels first. And then release the upper body down. Let that forehead sit on your mat. Relax the arms out in front of you. Just relax down into child's pose. This is probably my favorite pose if I'm feeling like my monkey mind is getting the best of me. Just need to settle, recenter, be grounded a little bit. Keep that breath flowing in and out through the nose. Turn the head so you're looking out under the right arm. Stretch that neck a little bit. And then turn the head so you're looking out under the left arm. When you're tense or anxious, a lot of times you get a lot of tightness in the neck. Just going to gently loosen it up a little bit. I notice one side feels tighter than the other. Turn that head towards the right once more time. And then once more to the left. Stay in child's pose for another moment here. Turn that forehead to the mat. Stretch those arms out in front of you a little bit further. Let the elbows down the mat and bring the thumbs to the back of the neck. From here, we're going to move those elbows forward just a little bit. Walk them forward until you feel a nice stretch in the upper back here. Also feel it in the triceps. Loosen up any tension that might be hanging out in the upper back. Shoulders. Release those hands away. We're going to bring the hands back towards the feet here. From here, we're going to come into a bit of a modified rabbit. So we're just going to roll up onto the crown of the head by lifting the hips. Feel that connection of the crown of the head to the mat. Another very grounding pose here. Also an inversion. The exhale, send those hips back. Reach the hands back out in front of you. And then begin to lift to tabletop position. So bring those knees under the hips here, wrists under the shoulders. Relax those shoulders back a little bit here. Find that neutral position to begin. All right, we're going to do a couple versions of cat-cow here, our standard cat-cow. We're going to start by inhaling, pull the belly button in, arching the back, dropping the head for cat. Exhale, release the belly, pull the chest through for cow. Inhale, cat. Work that spine. Exhale, release, cow. Pull it through. One more. Inhale up to cat. Really arch that back. Exhale, release to cow. All right, come back to neutral. We're going to work the hips a little bit here and do those cat-cows at the same time. So we're going to bring that right ankle towards the left knee. So coming into a figure four with the legs here. And then we do 3 cat-cows from here. So inhale, pull that back up, arch the back cat. Feel the stretch in the hip as well too. Exhale, release, let the chest come through for cow. Cat. Cow. One more, cat. And cow. All right, come back to neutral there. Let those hips go side to side. Is there another place that we tend to lock in tension? All right, let's move to the left. So left ankle comes towards right knee. Set up your figure four with your legs there. And then with the next inhale, arch the back, drop the head, cat. Exhale, release, cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Last one here. And come back to neutral. Let the hips go side to side a couple times. All right, shoot those hips back towards the heels. Relax down into child's pose once more, just for a moment here. Nice full breaths as we work through our practice today. All right, come back to that tabletop position. And from here, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, come into our first down dog of our practice. Nice movement here. Walk the dog a bit, bend those knees, feel the stretch throughout the body. Those knees come across a little bit. Feel that rotation in the hips, the stretch in the hips as well. Looking in the shoulders. Nice movement here. Back to center. Lift up on those toes. Feel that stretch in the feet and the back of the legs. Exhale, release those heels down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Please come down. Push back, child's pose. Let's lift back up, find that tabletop. Take those toes, lift the hips down, dog. And then from there, you're going to walk the feet forward. Find that forward fold there. Let that upper body hang. Keep those knees soft here. Come into that ragdoll. Take a hold of those opposite elbows there. A little side to side motion. Fold here. Release the elbows. Come back into that fold. We bring those hands behind the legs, deep in the fold a little bit. Find that big stretch in the back of the legs. Release. Bring those hands back down. Come back to that tabletop position. Release back to child's pose. Child's pose is our default posture here. So come back to it anytime you need. I'm going to make my way back to tabletop. And then we're going to do a little bit of flow here. So tuck those toes, lift the hips, come into that down dog position. Let that right leg rise. Find that three-legged dog. And then we're going to pull that right knee under us. Lift to three-legged dog. 2 more. Pull, lift, pull, lift, feel that stretch throughout. This time we're going to pull and put that foot down between the hands, finding that low lunge position. Settle into that position there for a moment. Feel that nice stretch in the legs. Keep those hands down. From here, we're going to cycle up into Warrior Two. So I'm going to turn my back foot. Left arm comes up first, cycle into Warrior Two. So nice and open here. Gazing out over those right fingertips, release the shoulders down. Move into a wide forward fold. So turning those toes both towards the sides of the mat, releasing the upper body down. Let that crown of the head come down towards the mat. It was okay to bend the knees here. Keep them soft. Let the upper body hang. Enjoy the stretch. And we're going to move around to the right foot to make our way into that low lunge once more. Release the left knee down, untuck the foot, lengthen out the right leg. Find that runner stretch or baby dragon here. Great name for a yoga pose, baby dragon. Release that upper body down. Feel that nice stretch throughout the back of the leg. Use an inhale, lift. Bring that right knee under you. Find that tabletop position. The hips come back. Relax down into child's pose. Take a couple nice breaths there. Next inhale, we're going to make our way to tabletop. And then tuck those toes, lift the hips, come into down dog. From here, we let the left leg rise, three-legged dog. And with the inhale, pull the knee under us. Exhale, lift. Inhale, pull. Exhale, lift. Inhale, pull. Exhale, lift. This time we're going to inhale, pull that foot between the hands, coming into that low lunge position. Take a nice breath there, enjoy that stretch. And get ready to cycle up into Warrior Two. So we're going to turn the back foot, right arm leads this time, cycle those arms up. Find your Warrior Two, take a moment to let those shoulders come down the back. Engage the core here. And then transition into a wide forward fold. The upper body come down. Letting the crown of the head come down towards the mat. Breath flowing in and out. Move around to the front foot. Come back to that low lunge position. Enjoy that spot again for a moment. Release the right knee to the mat. Untuck the foot and lengthen out that left leg. Release down into baby dragon. Lift a bit so you can bring that left knee under you, finding that tabletop position once more. And then push those hips back, find child's pose. Do your best to release into it. Trying to keep our focus on the breath as it flows in and out through the body. And the asanas, the movements, the postures we're doing. As a means to allow the mind to calm, slow down, and settle. into tabletop. We're gonna make our way down onto our bellies, coming into Sphinx. Those elbows are under the shoulders here. Forearms flat to the mat. Open up the chest. Allow some space. The shoulders come down a bit. And then we're going to release down into crocodile just for a moment. Let those toes roll in. Make a pillow with the hands with the forehead on it. Lifting from crocodile, making our way back to tabletop. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips, coming into down dog. Walking the feet forward, finding that forward fold once more. Widening the feet out, not as wide as the mat here. And then bending those knees to lower into a squat. Keep those elbows inside the knees here. And those hands up if you choose to. You keep the hands down. Find your spot here. Enjoy the stretch in the hips. And with your next exhale, you're going to start to make into staff pose. Lengthen those legs out. Hands next to the hips here. Sit up nice and tall. Gently flex those toes back towards the face. Nice active pose here. And then reaching up and leaning forward. We're going to come into that forward fold. Just let the upper body come down. Lean into it. Worried about how far we go here. We just want to lean into the fold. Feel the stretch along the back side of the legs, all the way into the low back here. So in, lift back up, release those hands down, come back to staff for a moment. Down onto the back. Relax down for a moment. Knees bent, feet flat. Coming into supine twist. So we're just going to let those knees fall down to the left. Try to keep both of our shoulders in the mat here. The chest open so we can enjoy the twist. Inhale to lift, and then we'll release those knees down to the right. Coming back to center and relaxing those legs out, finding our way into Savasana. Relaxing the arms along the sides, or you can rest them on your belly if that feels better for you. Just find a comfortable spot. 3 nice breath cycles here. Big breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Full breath in. And out. Full breath in. It's time to exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Full body stretch. Lengthen out. And then release. Cross the ankles. Roll up to a seat. One more nice big stretch all the way up. Shoot those fingers up towards the ceiling. Release with the exhale. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.